the mic. Vision 2, hello, good afternoon, wherever you might be getting our voices and signals. You most welcome, and of course welcome back to the Nyamina Mini Stadium, and for the very first time this season. And of course it's a clash between Gunjur United and Serrekunda Yellow Sox, kicking from our right to left from our commentary cabin. And of course you are reminded that this game is live on LSTV1 at the cabin, Parliament Fati. Ayuba Kamara behind camera operation, central referee of this, playing from our left to right. And of course Gunjur United under the guidance of Babukar Kakai Bojang, ably and reliably assisted by Yaya Dabo, whilst Alin Mendy and Abdullah Baji on the technical area for Serrekunda FC. Gunjur United of course is starting with Mohamed Toure in goal, Sana Fadera, Ibrahima Toure, Ibrahima Bojang, Babukar Bojang, Sirifo Bojang, Babukar Diba, Keba Sambu, Okaba Sambu, Sirifo Keita, Musa Jame, team captain, and Mafuji Demba completes the 11, and Mafuji leads the line for the Coastal Boys of Gunjur United, while Serrekunda FC started this contest with Margaret Seka in goal, Abubakar Jaju, Aliu Baji, Edward Mendy, Cherno Sen, Amadou Jete, Aliu Jaju, Sidat Sonko, Benjamin Sambo, Ibrahima Sajo, and Yusufa Jete completes the 11, and it is lively already and entertaining. And of course this is a huge class. It's a class between 17th position and 18th. Gunjur United currently on 17 with 13 points, while Serrekunda FC on 18 with 11 points. And of course the winner, I repeat, the winner of this contest will definitely have the chance. And of course it's a battle for relegation, and Gunjur United hoping to get it done in the home soil. Equally Serrekunda FC hoping to get the better of Gunjur United at the Nyamina Mini Stadium. And of course if you want to get every aspect of this contest, stay with us live on LSTV1. We will definitely get you going and into the gloves of the goalkeeper Margaret Seka. And Margaret wouldn't be in any hurry, as his side is currently playing from our right to left. Seka, Margaret, and Serrekunda FC in their last fixtures drew once, lost twice, and won once. And we will definitely get you the fixtures, or the fixtures played by Gunjur United and Serrekunda FC. And currently Edward Mendy will surely get that ball down, trying to have his way out, and Serrekunda FC trying to have a grip of this contest. Not a decent one from Edward Mendy. And Gunjur United will have the opportunity to deliver. And number 30 will surely get this Lamin Toure, who is of course one of the right wing backs for the Coastal Boys of Gunjur United, who in this contest will hope to get it done against Serrekunda FC. Gunjur United in their fourth game this season got the better. Of course lost 2-1 to Koli Stars before picking a point in a nail-biting goalless draw against Myanmar Banjul. In the third fixture, it was a defeat for the Coastal Boys around this area, and this is Chorno Sen. Chorno lost it, and Gunjur United picks it through Sirifo, and it's a tussle around the center. And Serrekunda FC will surely get the ball back to the custodian Margaret Seka, who has been the regular for Serrekunda FC. Edward Mendy operating on the left side of the defense gets that ball forward to Aliu Jaju. Aliu trying to use his pace against his marker. Strongly challenging there by Gunjur United. Aliu gets it down to Cherno Sen, who strikes, decently blocked in by the central defenders of Gunjur United, who are definitely working on a victory. Equally Serrekunda FC. Aliu Jaju again. And of course Bajo, the team captain. Aliu Jaju floats that. This time it's a strike, but never troubled the custodian from that instance. And of course that's a beauty of a strike coming from Serrekunda FC. And Serrekunda FC currently playing against Gunjur at the Nyamina Mini Stadium. And in case you're just joining us, the score is currently 0-0. And Mafuji Demba is leading the line. Sirifo Keita. Keita Sirifo strikes, decent one into the gloves of goalkeeper Margaret Seka. And Serrekunda FC will get that swiftly. It's an entertaining and lively But of course, we are currently in Ramadan and Lent. Probably Ramadan and Lent will have its toll on the players. It's a chase up front for Serrekunda FC, and the flag of the assistant referee has already gone up against Gunjur United, and Serrekunda FC will surely deliver this set piece. And currently, Chorno Sen probably might be the candidate to deliver this. It's currently Ibrahima Sajo behind the ball. Sajo Ibrahima is one of those behind the ball. This is going to be a delivery. Cross comes in, long and high one, partly headed, and this time around into the gloves of the goalkeeper Lamin. And Mohamed Toure, the goalkeeper for Gunjur United, just there in time to gather that ball with ease. Mafuji Demba is leading the line. Fantastic control from Amadou Jaite. This is Serrekunda FC around the center circle. Sidat Sonko, who is having one of the key games. Chorno Sen has already accumulated a series of fantastic fixtures. Gunjur United on the break now. Sirifo Bojang is one of the offensive players for the Coastal Boys, who are currently sitting on 17th on the table, only above Serrekunda FC on 18th. And of course, these two solely maintain the superiority over Serrekunda FC. The score is currently 0-0 in case you're just joining us, and it is live on LSTV1. Central referee Yankuba El Danso, Adama Buso AR1, Mohamed Toure in goal, Sana Fadera, Lamin Toure, Ibrahima Bojang, Bubakar Bojang, Sirifo Bojang, Bubakar Demba, Kaba Sambu, Sirifo Keita, Musa Jame and Mafuji Demba, while Serrekunda FC started the game with Maget Ati. Kanifing is followed on third. Fourth is Balosar. Fifth, Sibanor United. Sixth is Walidan. Seventh, Dar es Linding. And of course, eighth is Gambia Armed Forces. Ninth, Suokono. 10th, Uni Global. 11th, Ibrahima Bojang to get that ball forward. And Ibrahima Sajo has already handed that ball to Jaju Abubakar, who takes that swiftly. Aliu Jaju trying to the assistant referees. And of course, Yankuba El Danso will now call on the medics to the rescue of the player. Lively and entertaining in case you're just joining us. And of course, calling lost ones. And of course, the rest of the matches were victories. And of course, Elite United in their last 5 fixtures played 5 and won all. Kanifing East lost once. This lost tries in the last 5. Walidan won once, lost 4 in the last 5 fixtures. RS Talinding, it was of course 2 or 3 victories, and of course the other lost ones, drew thrice and won once. North Star, it was in the best of results for North Star. The newest faces, or one of the newest faces, goalkeeper. Gunjur United relied on Sana Fadera to get that ball forward. Great combination from the boys dressed in red colors. Kaba Sambu, the former Elite United player, is on the far side, and Gunjur United trying to rely on Mafuji Demba, who is key of the matches for Gunjur United this season after nosing an injury, and of course back and the starting 11 for Nyamina Mini Stadium. LSTV1 live from the Nyamina Mini Stadium for the first time this season in the second division. It's currently a set piece for Serrekunda FC. And Amadou Jaite is currently behind the ball. Gets that ball down to Edward Mende. A nation from Gunjur United, Sana Fadera, who is playing as one of the central defenders. Gunjur United trying to move the ball forward. Sirifo Keita lost it. Serrekunda FC through Sidat Sonko. Great combination, Mafudi Bojang. And is that going to be an opportunity? Strikes and decently blocking by the goalkeeper. And Maget Seka equal to that. Gunjur United, what a strike. Fantastic opportunity, and of course Maget Seka to the rescue. Serrekunda FC survived. Gunjur United on the attack again. And Sirifo Bojang heads it into the gloves of the netminder. Maget Seka once again to the rescue of Serrekunda FC. It's nail-biting in the earliest of moments at the Nyamina Mini Stadium in Gunjur. It is the 2025-26 GFF Men's Division 2. Sana Fadera picks it for the Coastal Boys of Gunjur United. And of course, Gunjur United, one of the oldest in the second division. Cherno Sen trying to loop the ball off the player. And Serrekunda Keita wrestled and rewarded by the central referee Yankuba El Danso. Keenly contested class. If you are entered the Nyamina Mini Stadium, you must be missing a lot. But of course, if you are also connected to LSTV, you wouldn't miss a second of this contest. If you can make it to the Nyamina Mini Stadium, the click and the click of the button will surely get us underway. It is already lively and entertaining. Keenly contested clash between Gunjur United and Serrekunda FC, and Gunjur United will solely rely on Lamin Toure to deliver, operating as the wing back or right wing back for the Coastal Boys, while Serrekunda FC currently working on some defensive duty. And Serrekunda Bojang could not keep that ball in play, and Ibrahima Sajo will solely get that ball down. It is already 0-0 in case you're just monitoring situations. 0-0 from the Nyamina Mini Stadium. It is lively and entertaining. Gunjur United started the campaign with a 2-1 defeat to Koli Stars before picking a point against Myanmar Banjul in a nail-biting goalless draw. Lost 2-0 to North Star Football Club before losing yet again to Walidan 3-1. Gunjur picked a point against Gambia Armed Forces in a nail-biting goalless draw before getting the better narrowly over Wagadu FC. And of course, in the game against Elite United, it ended 1-0 in Gunjur United's favor. And Gunjur United lost to Marimo Park Food, lost to Suokona FC, lost 2-1 to RS Talinding, lost 2-0 to Kanzeje Soccer. Of course, picked a point maximum against Sibanor United before losing to Balosar 2-0. And of course, today they are facing Serrekunda FC. Up next for Gunjur United is a clash against Uni Global at the late Osman Field. Picked a point in a nail-biting 2-2 draw against North Star in Kerjata before getting or losing to Sibanor United at the late Osman Saho football field. In the Serrekunda and Old Serrekunda affair, at the Serrekunda East Mini Stadium, it was Serrekunda United that got the better of Serrekunda FC in an Old Serrekunda affair. It ended 1-1 against GFF Men's Division 2 is the contest, and of course it is March day 16, just a game away from the completion of the first round of fixtures in the first round. Instead of awarding a foul to Serrekunda Bojang, the score is 0-0. Keenly contested clash from the Nyamina Mini Stadium in case you're just joining us. It is Ibrahima trying to get something done. Decently executed, but unfortunately crashed on the player for Gunjur United. Sajo again. Dribble pass one, still looks in, trying to reconnect the advancing player. But the ball eludes the player and will try to recollect that ball swiftly. It's another opportunity for Gunjur United. Mafuji Demba will one from the central defender Ali Ubaje. Ramadan must have had its toll on these players. It is Ramadan in full swing. Ramadan and Lent in full swing. Bajo team captain, Serrekunda Bojang. Ali Ubaje, who gets that ball down on the far side to Abubakar Jajo. Jajo Abubakar on the right side of the defense, trying to connect the run of Cherno Sen, but on that. The home side is currently on 17th on the table with 13 points, while Serrekunda FC on 18th with 11. Young picks it to Serrekunda Keita. Lamin Toure struggling, and now Sana Fadera trying to reconnect, and this time it is during situations. You are just reminded that this is all coming to you live from the Nyamina Mini Stadium in Gunjur in the GFF Men's Division 2. March day 16 of the second division. Gunjur United up against Serrekunda field in Kerjata. Gunjur United against Serrekunda FC currently underway at the Nyamina Mini Stadium, and the score is currently 0-0. We will try to cross over to other venues to get you results. Ibrahima Sajo moving the ball forward. Kaba Samu gets it forward for Mafuji Demba. Sidat Sonko to Ibrahima Sajo. Lack of the assistant referee stayed down. Sergio trying to maneuver his way out. Dribble pass one, still looking for more. And already, the assistant referee has already who are desperately in need of a victory. Equally, Serrekunda FC, who is going to win this contest remains to be seen. But of course, a victory for both Gunjur and entertaining showdown. Sirifo Keita calling in for a foul. Central referee not interested. Sidat is currently down. Currently, 2 players down injured. Sidat Sonko and Sirifo Keita. Sidat Sonko of Serrekunda FC and Sirifo Keita of Gunjur United. This is, of course, going to serve as a cooling break. A cooling break for both sides. Cooling break for both Gunjur United. And of course, it is currently 0-0. Keenly contested, but still without a goal or goals. Gunjur United 0, Serrekunda FC 0. Back to the Nyamina Mini Stadium after that brief halt on the commentary due to the cooling break, due to excessive heat. Yeah. Of course, it is match day 16 of the second division between Gunjur United and Serrekunda FC. Mafuji Demba chested that ball down to Bakar Bojang. Now Aliu Chaju picks it for Serrekunda FC, gets it down to Sidat. Sidat, who is currently marshalling the heart of midfield and pulling the strings for Serrekunda FC in the heart of the midfield. And of course, Aliu Jaju moves the ball forward. Can he keep that ball in play? And the ball is too strong for him. And Gunjur United will now rely on their goalkeeper Mohamed Toure to deliver this. It's a keenly contested affair. Keenly contested clash between Gunjur. And of course, both sides are walking away from relegation, as currently they are both on relegation at the relegation spot. Gunjur United on 17th. Serrekunda FC 18th. Just 2 points separating the two. Gunjur United only above Serrekunda FC needs to get a victory. And Gunjur United also hopes to get it. It's a corner for the Coastal Boys, and Sirifo Keita will solely deliver this. Crowded penalty area. In case you're just monitoring situations, you are reminded that this is all coming to you live, and live from the Nyamina Mini Stadium, and the game is also live on LSTV1. Palamin Fati, Ayuba Kamara behind camera operations, and of course the assistant referee. That's going to be another corner. Another corner and the second successive corner for Gunjur United. Yankuba Danso, the central, to take that once again. Keita floats. That's a foul as judged by the central referee. That seems to be a push on one of the players of Serrekunda FC. And Serrekunda FC currently playing at home. Nyamina Mini Stadium is the venue. Yankuba Danso has already worked goalkeeper to deliver this. Seka Marget, the goalkeeper for Serrekunda FC. And in the opposite goal post is Mohamed Toure of Gunjur United. Seka Marget. Long one. Bajo lost possession. And Gunjur United has already on the players. Ramadan and Lent going on simultaneously. Gunjur United. Mafuji Demba. And Mafuji could not keep that ball in play. It is nail-biting and lively. Who is winning, it remains to be seen. But one thing is for sure, it has to be either a victory Mafuji Demba Gunjur. Aliou Baje to Margaret Seka. Cherno Sen, great combination. Cherno Rasul. And rewarded by central referee. That's going to be a yellow card. And that's a yellow card. And currently the team captain Yankuba Danso is of course one of the no-nonsense central referees as far as the second division is concerned. Anyway, it's a long one. Ball being chest. Great combination. Cherno Sen looking for support. And Cherno Sen with a fantastic delivery. But Cherno Benjamin Sambu is currently leading the line for Serrekunda FC. Aliou Baje to Edward Mendy. Edward looking for support. Not the best of deliveries from Edward Mendy. Edward Mendy still looking for, but the score is unchanged. Gunjur United nil, Serrekunda FC nil. I'm trying to cross over to other venues to get you updates. But anyway, we have already played 35 minutes on the clock. Unofficial as the central referee, and his officials are with the official time from the Nyamina Mini Stadium and live on LSTV1. It is currently Gunjur United against Serrekunda FC. And the score is 0-0. Cherno Sen Cherno Sen spreads it wide to Yusufa Jete. The ball is too strong for Jete Yusufa to pick. And what an opportunity for Yusufa Jete. And Serrekunda FC squandered that glorious opportunity. Yusufa Jete had all the chance and all the time to put that. And Ture gets it down to Kaba Sambu. Kaba Long, the former Elite United defender. It's a strong header. And Margaret Seka trying to protect. Whilst in the opposite goal post is Mohamed Ture of Gunjur United. In case you're just joining us, Gunjur United is under the guidance of Bubakar Kakai Bojang. It's of course a very calm affair at both camps. At both camps, Gunjur United having Bubakar Kakai Bojang, Yaya Dabo and co. Whilst Alin Mendy and Abdullah Baji on the technical area for the Serrekunda FC side. Yusufa Jete. Poisely United playing at home, and the central referee Yankuba El Danso has already asked that's a foul throw, so unusual. Jaju Aliu to Sidat to Ibrahim Sajo around the edge of the 18, trying to unlock the defense. Powerful strike from Ibrahim Sajo, but Sajo's delivery sailed over the crossbar. Lamin Toure urging his players to move forward. The league leaders are currently in front. Collie Stars 1, RS Talinding 0. But any moment from to be minutes of additional time. And of course the additional minutes will be put forward by the fourth assistant referee. Swiftly taken, and the flag has already gone up for an offside. Serrekunda FC. Few minutes of the normal time and what is expected to be added on before the central referee Yankuba El Danso will end the proceedings of the first half at the Nyamina Mini Stadium between Gunjur United and Serrekunda FC. Keenly contested clash. Seemingly it's going to be 2 minutes of additional time, but we just have to wait for the confirmation. The fourth assistant referee waiting for the green light to solely put up the additional minutes. Edward Mendy to Aliu Baji. Edward again. Edward going long, trying to connect the run of Sen. But it's a great tussle, and that's a goal kick. Goal kick as pointed by the central referee Yankuba El Danso. Gunjur United 0, Serrekunda FC 0. 2 minutes added on. 2 minutes added on. 2 minutes for Gunjur United to score and 2 minutes for Serrekunda FC to score. Else is going to be share of the spoils at the break. Gunjur currently around the center of the pitch, enjoying possession, swiftly taken, and Mafuji Demba. Fantastic tone. Bubakar Diba. Gunjur United forward. Diba trying to connect the run of Sirifo Bojang. And the ball is too strong. Mafuji Demba leading the line for Gunjur United, having a lot of pace up front. And Kaba Sambo. Kaba forward. Fantastic clearance from Serrekunda FC, who are currently on 18th on the table with 11 points and hoping to win this against Gunjur United at the Nyamina Mini Stadium. The flag of the assistant referee stayed down from an offside position. That was, of course, from an offside position. Sirifo Bojang penalized. Aliu Jajo. Aliu lays it forward. And Abubakar Jajo will get that sweep. Jajo is currently down. That is the final acceleration of the live commentary. It has been Parliament Fatia Yuba Kamara. Until then, we are off, and do join us in the next 15 for the continuation. Welcome back to the and Gunjur United will rely on the right back and Tati Lamin Toure, who is playing on the right side of the Dinamine Stadium in appreciation of that fantastic run by Mafuji Demba. And already there is a substitution for Gunjur United. We will definitely confirm that shortly. See that Sonko. For Keita. Sirifo connecting the run of the player up front. Gunjur United picks it again. Looking for penetrations. Gets it forward. This time around the flag of the assistant referee has already gone up against Sirifo Boja, who is currently playing as the central defender for the Gunjur-based club, Gunjur United, against Serrekunda FC. Kaba Samwe. It's a set piece for Gunjur United. Sirifo Keita to take this. Keita Sirifo. That's an awful one. Gunjur again. Serrekunda FC picks it. Ibrahim Sajo caught out by Kaba Sambu. Can they get something from this? Mafuji Demba and the goalkeeper to the rescue. That's a push. And Gunjur United had the glorious opportunity. To score, but unfortunately squandered. Sirifo Keita lays it forward, caught out by Serrekunda FC. It's now Sirifo Bojang. Sirifo moves the ball forward, and Mafuji Demba crashed on the crossbar, and the final attempt sailed over the crossbar. Another fantastic chance for Gunjur's opportunity, and his final touch crashed on the crossbar. The score is still 0-0 in case you're just joining us from the Nyamina Mini Stadium. It's a keenly. Serrekunda FC still having some of their players warming up. Siddharth Sonko. Siddharth lost it. It's now Gunjur United to break. Gunjur United to the team. Al-Fusainu Baji is warming up alongside Mohamed Bakar Jaju. Will take this delivery. Crowded penalty area, Gunjur United. Delivery comes into the gloves of goalkeeper Mohamed Toure. Toure Mohamed in goal for Gunjur United. Gets that. Ali Ubaji to benefit to. It's a long one. That was going to get the goalkeeper. Just there in time to have a tip on that ball. And it's a corner, Serrekunda FC. That was, of course, going to get him unaware. But he was able to recover swiftly. Ibrahim Sajo to deliver. And Ibrahima Sajo will surely deliver this. The score is 0-0 in case you're just joining us. Gunjur United 0. Serrekunda FC 0. Ibrahima Sajo is currently walking because already both sides are already at the relegation zone, 17 and 18 respectively in the GFF Men's Division 2. Second tier of Gambian football, and Marget Seka to the rescue of his team. Ibrahima Sajo and Yusufa Jete completes the 11 for the traveling boys of Serrekunda FC. That's a foul, and that's of course a slap on the face. That's a yellow card. Just joining us, and it is live from the Nyamina Mini Stadium, live on LSTV. Mafuji is still down. It's a set piece at a promising angle for Gunjur United. Half-time scores in the GFF Men's Division 2. North Star 2, AJ Soccer 0. United 0, Serrekunda FC 0. Koli Stars 1, RS Talinding 0. Gambia Armed Forces 0, Balosar 0 at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Gunjur United currently having 3-4 players behind the ball. Shirifo Ketra referee Yankuba El Danso will try to assess his level of injury first before asking the medics to his rescue. Nail biting, and of course nail biting at the Nyamina Mini Stadium with 28 points. Sibanor United 5th with 24. Walidan 6th with 23 points. 6th is RS Talinding with 21 points. 7th is Gambia Armed Forces with 20. Swokono FC is 14 is Marimo. 15 or 16 is Gunjur United. 17 is Gunjur United. And of course 18 on the table is of course Serrekunda FC. It is keenly contested, and the table standing is looking so interesting. Koli Stars currently leading at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, or at the late Osman Saho football field, I beg your pardon, against RS Talinding by goal to nil. And if they are able to secure victory, they will cement the lead on top of the table. That's an awful one. That's a bad one from Kaba Sambu. And Kaba is currently down injured. And of course, not a very good jump from Kaba Sambu. Koli Stars leading the charge with 32 points. And the team is currently leading at the late Osman Saho football field against RS Talinding by a goal to nil. Elite United is currently on second. One of the most informed, if not the most informed teams in the second division, Elite United. And Elite United played 5 matches and won all. Koli Stars after last 5 matches, won 4, lost 1. Scanifing East lost once, drew twice and won twice. Balosar currently on 4th with 28 points after the last 5 matches. Won thrice, won 4 rather, drew once. Sibanor lost thrice, won twice. And currently on 6th, RS Talinding currently thrilled against league leaders by a goal to nil. And RS Talinding in the last 5 matches, won thrice, lost twice. Gambia Armed Forces in the last 5 matches, lost twice, drew once and won twice. Swokono FC won twice, or won thrice rather, drew once and lost 1. Unique Global on 10th, lost once, drew thrice and won once in the last 5 matches. 11th is North Star, who is currently leading AJ Soccer by 2 goals to nil at the North Star football field in Kerijata. And currently North Star leading by 2 goals to nil. And currently North Star in the last 5 matches drew 4 and lost once, and currently leading by a goal to nil. And Serrekunda FC on the attack. Ibrahima Sajo to Aliu Chajo. Aliu trying to twist and turn. Gets that ball backwards. Serrekunda FC switches the play from the right to the left. And now too strong. And too strong for Yusuf Ajete to keep. On 11th or 12 on the table is Myanmar Banjul. Myanmar Banjul in the last 5 matches. Drew once, lost thrice and won once on 17 points. AJ Soccer currently trail 2-0 at the Kerjata, or in Kerjata rather, against North Star. In the last 5 matches, lost thrice, drew twice. Wagadu currently on 5 matches. That's a strong one. And any moment from now, Serrekunda FC will effect substitutions. Abubakar Jaju is one of the comes in. Long and high one. Mohamed Toure to the rescue of Gunjur United. Abubakar looking for support. Aliu Jaju. Sidat Sonko is out. Sidat Sonko off and Mohamed Janko on. Interesting and Gunjur United nil. Still this score. Yankuba El Danso central referee. Adam Abuso is AR1. Mustafa Mohamed Suwane Rada is AR2. Yusufa Sanya. Cherno Sayen. Bubakar Bojang. Lost it. Cherno Sen again. Cherno in goal. Mafuji Demba. Now Mohamed Jallo has replaced Aliu Baji. Four players warming up for Gunjur United. 4 players warming up for Gunjur United, preparing for introduction. Ibrahim Asajo. Not very far from the scene. It's going to be another attack for Serrekunda FC, but caught out by Lamin Toure. Is that the minutes of additional time? Sunkari Jata. And Lamin Jame. Lamin Jame on Bukar Diba as well, replacing him with Sunkaru Jata. That's the first touch from Lamin Jame. And Gunjur United will solely benefit from a corner. Entertain more players warming up for Gunjur United, while Serrekunda FC also having Jibril Bojan warming up. It's a corner. Gunjur United can at home at the Nyamina Mini Stadium against Serrekunda FC. Cross comes in. Mohamed Sajo or Janko Rada heads that ball. Benjamin Sambo. Benjamin. That seems to be the first involvement of Sunkaru Jata, who has been introduced alongside Lamin Jame. Anyway, it is 0-0 in case you're just joining us. Lamin Jame. Ibrahim Asajo gets it forward. Abubakar around the edge of the 18. And finally, it's a corner to Serrekunda FC. Cross comes in. Mohamed missed out and straight into. Takes this for Serrekunda FC. Watching the rest of the players to move forward. Crowded penalty area, Gunjur United. And it's a decent one. And finally, Mini Stadium. And of course, the GFF Men's Division 2. It's match day 16 of the second division. Just a game away from the completion of the first round of match. Crowded penalty, Gunjur United. Hoping to defend this, and central referee seems to have spotted something. Yankuba El Danso is the central referee, having the assistance of Adam Abuso, Mohamed Suwane, Yusuf Asanyang, and Abdul Wahab Gay is the match commissioner. Ibrahima Sajo to deliver the corner. Keenly contested class. This time finally is a goal kick. Finally is a goal kick to Gunjur United. Mohamed Toure to take that. United, long and high one. Mafuji Demba had a head to it. Sirifo Bojang. Sirifo is being surrounded. Lamin Toure again. Lamin Toure for Gunjur United. Lamin Jame now, who just came on as a substitute. Sunkaru Jata, cross comes in, decently caught out by Serrekunda FC. Corner comes in for Gunjur United. Partly headed out by Serrekunda FC. And that was going to be an acrobatic bicycle kick, but unfortunately never troubled the custodian. Kaba Sambu picks it for Gul. Bojang will be introduced shortly. Bojang Jibril is the next player to be introduced by head coach Alain Mendy. Serrekunda FC nil, Gunjur United nil. It's a Toshul, and already the flag has already gone up. That's a knock signal by the assistant referee. Jibril Bojang is coming on and will replace Ibrahima Sajo Simi. It's Margaret Seka to deliver this long and high one around the area of Gunjur United. The score is keenly contested, or the score is already 0-0. Sirifo Keita. Ansumana Dafe and Ismaila Jani are the latest players to be introduced. Is that going to be the goal? And into the bottom corner. And Serrekunda FC took the advantage, and of course the super sub Jibril is going to be the hero if this score, and if this score should remain like this. Serrekunda FC won, and smiles on the faces of the players, the technicians, and all those connected to Serrekunda FC. Whilst Gunjur United will not. The ball is being strongly headed, and Edward Mendy. United thrill at home against Serrekunda FC. It's going to be a massive win, massive victory for Serrekunda FC if they are able to hold on to this 1-0 advantage. But also they have to defend. All the players of Serrekunda FC currently down in trying to protect this slender advantage. Lamin Toure long for Gunjur United. Good, fantastic back heel. It's going to be massive header. It's a throw in Gunjur United. Sirifo Bojang is currently down. He wouldn't want to stay that longer on the ground as the score is currently not in their favor. United down by a goal to nil against Serrekunda FC. And Gunjur United in their last 5 matches. We will definitely get that done. And the last fixture was against Serrekunda FC. And now Trill by a goal to nil against Serrekunda FC. It was against Serrekunda United, which ended 0-0. It's going to be fantastic final moments at the Nyamina Mini Stadium. Ismaila Fadera, who just came on as a substitute. Serrekunda FC, Edward Mendy. Lamin Jame picks that again for Gunjur United. Massive clearance from Mohamed Jallo. Another substitution, Ibrahima Sori Kamara. Ibrahima Sori Kamara is a defender and Serrekunda FC are trying to defend this. Ibrahima Sori Kamara got injured against Balosar, substituted and now started on the area, or started on the substitute bench. And Ibrahima Sori Kamara will be introduced shortly. Serrekunda FC have to defend for their lives. They have to defend and defend and defend again. Whilst Gunjur has to score. Ismaila Jane with a marathon throw. Partly headed out by Serrekunda FC. Another attempt for Gunjur United to launch. Having it tough. And Sunkaru Jata trying to hold possession. Sunkaru Jata again for Gunjur United. Trying to have his way out. Cross comes in. And Serrekunda FC wouldn't be in any hurry as already there is a player currently down injured. And the final moments, Cherno Sen is already taking off, being replaced by another central defender. Ibrahima Sori Kamara. Ibrahima Sori Kamara has been introduced, replacing Cherno Sen midfielder. And it's a substitution, a midfielder for a defender. Or a defender for a midfielder. But anyway, it is the final moments at the Nyamina Mini Stadium in case you're just monitoring situations. Nyamina Mini Stadium is the venue. Serrekunda FC will use every opportunity to wind down the clock. There is currently a player down injured and currently receiving attention from the medical team. The player wouldn't be in any hurry though, as Gunjur United trailed by a goal to nil. And Gunjur United needs to score, or else it's going to be another defeat, and another defeat for coach Bubakar Kakai Bojang and his side. And Jibril Bojang will definitely be the hero for Serrekunda FC if they are able to, I repeat, if they are able to hold on to this 1-0 advantage. Kaba Sambu forward. It is now Gunjur United, Mafuji Demba. With a great turn, trying to rifle that in, but unfortunately, Bojang on his side. Gunjur United trail. Serrekunda FC leading by a goal to nil. Serrekunda FC hoping to see. It's now the turn of Gunjur United to break. Can they get an equalizer here? Sirifo Bojang lost it to Serrekunda FC. To score here. Sirifo Bojang, dribble pass one, the second one, lays that ball on the far side to Ismaila Jane. Ismaila getting it down to Sunkaru Jata. Sunkaru twisting and turning, trying to have his way out, having it tough against Edward. Effort into the gloves of the netminder. And that should have put this game beyond the reach of Gunjur United. But Jibril Bojang squandered the glorious opportunity. Stoppage time. Fantastic final moments. Gunjur United on the break. Is that going to be a foul? Central referee not interested. And this time it is Sunkaru Jata. Cross comes in. Another opportunity into the gloves of the goalkeeper Margaret Seka. And Margaret will use every opportunity to wind down the clock here. Margaret Seka, currently down for Serrekunda FC, will use every opportunity to wind down the clock. Gunjur United need to score under 5 minutes, or else it's going to be another disappointing results at the Nyamina Mini Stadium. Nyamina is the venue. Strongly challenged by Abubakar. And finally, Gunjur United rewarded by central referee Yankuba El Danso. Final moments. 5 minutes initially added on. Gunjur United need to score. Serrekunda FC needs to hold on. The score is currently in Serrekunda's favor. Gunjur United trail. Long and high one from Mohamed Toure, the goalkeeper. Mohamed Janko heading it down or heading it out for Serrekunda FC. Sana Fadera. Sana Fadera. Long and high one. Serrekunda FC trying to defend their life against Gunjur United. Can Gunjur United get the opportunity here? That is a foul as signaled by the central referee, Yankuba El Danso. Can Gunjur United pick a point here? They just need a reliable, unreliable set-piece specialist. And who is going to get this? Currently preparing his wall. It's going to be a giant wall being assembled by Serrekunda FC. Gunjur United needs to score. It is now or never for Gunjur United. Bubakar or Lamin Jame, Sirifo Bojang currently behind the ball. Seemingly, Lamin Jame has already walked away. Of course, the goalkeeper had a hand to it. That's of course a powerful hand of Margaret Seka. And of course Serrekunda FC of course will applaud the fantastic save. The flag of the assistant referee has already gone up against Serrekunda FC and Margaret Seka. Did I say Margaret Seka and Benjamin Sambu? Time running out for Gunjur United. Gunjur United needs to score to miraculously turn this game over its head. Can they score and score again? Or can Serrekunda FC hold on to this advantage? The score is currently 1-0 and 1-0 in Serrekunda's favor. Serrekunda FC 1, Gunjur United 0 is the current score at the Nyamina Mini Stadium. Central referee Yankuba El Danso is constantly checking on his wrist. Can Gunjur United get an equalizer here? Or will Serrekunda FC hold on? And will Serrekunda FC hold on to this 1-0 advantage? All their players are currently behind the ball in trying to protect this. Mohamed Toure, long and high one, partly dealt with. It's a massive clearance. Kaba Sambu. Kaba long to Sirifo Bojang. Sirifo, great control. Trying to maneuver his way out for Gunjur United. Massive clearance from Serrekunda FC. It's going to be a marathon throw for Gunjur United. And Gunjur United walking off their socks in possibly having the chance of at least picking a point. It's a massive header, strongly headed out. Lamin Jame and Lamin's effort, and finally it's a victory for Serrekunda FC. The third victory for Serrekunda FC this season. And it's currently a victory at the Nyamina Mini Stadium against Gunjur United. And Gunjur United